This is Michael Monroe with the Better Complete Development Engineering Firm, and this is an introduction to Property Inspector 5, or PI 5. This presentation will start with an overview of the Property Inspector. I'll demonstrate a dozen key properties on a real project, show another dozen key features, and then we'll talk about the Property Inspector macros that automate hundreds of impossible combinations of features. This will include 5 macro uses, 5 ways to write macros, 5 ways to run macros, and then advanced macro features. Lastly, we'll look at sample macros. I've been using LabVIEW for over 25 years to develop automated test systems. LabVIEW is known for multi-threaded programming, but the user interface is quite the opposite. It's single-threaded, modal, forgetful, and archaic. Please watch my other videos to get more details. The LabVIEW Project Explorer window came out in 2005 and has not changed much since. In 2010, I started creating my own Project Explorer replacement window. I wanted to display detailed information just like Microsoft Excel and have all the power and capability of filtering, sorting, and editing blocks of code. I want to be clear, Property Inspector does not automate what you can already do in LabVIEW. It's a flexible, configurable framework to automate viewing, analyzing, and batch editing code by bypassing LabVIEW's limitations. If you're not using Property Inspector 5, you are wasting a lot of time. PI 5 is persistently configurable to display up to 42 properties and select which of 20 object types to show. It even separates type defs from strict type defs. Half of these properties are hidden or not easily found in LabVIEW. There's also a group size function, which works just like the limit function in SQL. One key property is date modified. I regularly sort by date descending to see a timeline of all changes or pick up where I left off. Execution state shows which VIs are running, idle, or bad. Notice that LabVIEW indicates no VIs in memory have errors. We can also see the exact number of callers for each VI and instantly find all VIs with no callers. Many people believe that all the VIs in the project are in memory, but that is not true. Here we see which project VIs are in memory. You can also see the LabVIEW version. These older VIs are dead code. This code was developed before shared reentrancy was added. This top VI is pre-allocated, has over 1,000 clones, and takes almost a gig of memory. PI 5 can search for all pre-allocated VIs so you can review individual settings. Data size also can identify diagrams saved with large static arrays. PI 5 can identify all the VIs where inline is allowed so you can review each one. None of this code was set to inline. Scan time is the time to read all the properties of each VI. It's also an accurate indicator of how long it takes to open each VI. Stefan Mercer says that LabVIEW opens bad code more quickly, but you can see here that all of the slowest VIs are bad. New features include searching for a string that is shorter than or longer than a specified value. Yes, this means you can search the properties of VI properties. My favorite search is excludes. PI 5 can search for an unlimited combination of includes this and excludes that. LabVIEW can find and replace, but will never remove the search results. PI 5 supports 7 edit modes, including replacing text with nothing or duplicating another value. You can also edit a different property than was searched. There is a search history of up to 40 items, arranged with newest on top. Searching by date allows a specific date, a year, and now a negative number is relative days going backwards. There's a configurable history of 40 compound searches called favorites. These are added with the newest on the bottom or sorted alphabetically. There are 13 select modes, including all callers of multiple items. You can also select all the callers of the callers. If the results are scattered in the list, you can show only selected items. One key can open multiple block diagrams or view the first clone without opening the reentrant VI first. Enabling retained wire values will enable it for all VIs opened. The window manager features can tile, cascade, or stack just block diagrams. The orphan finder searches the project folder and includes LLBs. One click can select all and one to delete selected. It even removes orphan VIs from LLBs. 99% of Pi features can be executed in a macro. Here are 5 typical uses for macros. Change the environment, object filter, columns, sorting, or other view options. You can alter the view for different purposes or set edit or search options. Open or close VIs by date. You can sort by date descending, select a group of 6, and open just the block diagrams. Window management. Tile block diagrams or stack, save, and close. Code cleanup. Natify an entire group of VIs, append a copyright to all VIs that don't have it, and save and close. Code builds. You can open, search, select, modify, save, build, and close projects. Here are 5 ways to write macros. Any text editor can write a macro. The macro editor has a drop-down menu with all available commands. There are also several powerful time-saving editing features. Macros can easily be combined into new macros. You can auto-generate macros from Pi 5. Pi can save the entire list of favorites to a macro. It can also save the entire settings as one line of a macro. Macros can easily be shared online or with coworkers. Here are 5 ways to run macros. Recent macros are saved in the macro pull-down. These are always sorted alphabetically. The macro editor can run the macro, or you can edit the macro and execute just the text. Pi 5 macros window executes macros in a single click. This is a standalone window with a persistent size and location. It can be opened from the main LabVIEW tools menu without Pi 5 window open. This means that Pi 5 can be operated headless. The window shows the execution status and any errors. Macros can also be organized in unlimited folders. Any macro can be launched in a new instance of LabVIEW. You can run macros in the MGI Solution Explorer. You can also run macros directly from the command prompt or on a batch file. There are several advanced macro features that I have to mention. Select Group can specify a size, overriding the default value. Window Tile can specify a monitor, allowing you to tile VIs across multiple monitors. Macros can be logged to a file and auto-generate the file name. The entire results window can be exported to a spreadsheet file, and a macro can log individual properties. Macros can execute the command line prompt with or without waiting. Macros can call other macros. Unlimited parameters can be passed from the command line to a macro and to called macros. Here are some sample macros. Tile recent 6 VI block diagram I use every day to open the most recent 6 VIs in any given project and show just the block diagrams. Show most recent bad block diagrams. LabVIEW often says you have 1,000 VIs that are bad, but this one will open the most recently saved VI, usually the source of your problem. Show callers block diagrams with a limit of 12. Append copyright. This finds all VIs missing the copyright and appends it to the text. Update copyright to 2024. This finds all VIs that contain a copyright of 2020 through 2023 and updates the text to 2024. Show first clone of all open windows. This VI will find all the clone VIs, filter by the ones that are open, and show the block diagram of those clones automatically, one click. Natify opened windows. This will run the Natify script on just the windows that are opened. Natify recent assessors. This will do all of the assessors, both read and write, going back 7 days, and natify them. Get project statistics. This uses the log feature to create a log file and searches for all these VIs by category, writing the results to a log file, allowing you to document the quantity of each of these. Export all to Excel will save the entire results window to an Excel file and open it in Excel. There are many other features that I left out, shown here for reference. please give Property Inspector 5 a try to speed up your LabVIEW development. It comes with a 30-day unlimited trial. Thank you.